All right, so I'm not gonna play any videos. Like I said, no videos. We already know what's going on. It's been like more than like a week. I want to hear y'all thoughts on this situation of Adam 22 letting his wife that he's married to bang another porn star for money.
Like, this is weird as shit. I'm like, some people I never understood.
But the catch is that they're already rich. This is not really for money. It can't be.
I don't think. All right, so there's two things here. There's the whole situation of him letting his girl or some other guy letting him bang his girl, but it doesn't surprise me that he's doing it. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like a shocker to me because like they already do porn and shit.
Why doesn't it shock you? Because they already do porn, but he's always done porn with other girls, not letting an actual guy like bang his wife.
Yeah, but I think that's all on the same spectrum. If you're already at that level where you're doing porn, that means that you've already lost. Well, that's
nah. See, you're trying to. Okay, so my question is: Would you let your wife bang another guy?
No, dog.
What about for $1 million?
No, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't let my wife kiss a guy.
Okay, now would you be fine? Would you be happy or content if your wife let you have sex with her and multiple girls?
Yeah, I'll do it. You don't have an issue with it? I'll do it.
You'd be fine with that, right?
But it's different.
Why is it different though?
Because men always done that in history. If you look back in history,
this guy is going back to the history books.
All kings have had multiple wives all the time. Look at Muslims; they have multiple wives. So different. Now, I'm not saying. I'm saying that for them to do it specifically, like them two as a couple, it doesn't shock me because they're crazy. Now, if it was someone like, say, I don't know, like who's a famous celebrity, like I don't know, let's say Jay-Z let someone smash Beyonce.
Jesus Christ.
And I'd be like, whoa, what the fuck? But
okay, but hold on.
Guys,
put yourself in Adam 22 shoes. You've been banging girls left and right for years, making hella bread off that. Then you get married to this girl right here.
This is what I don't understand. I don't understand why it doesn't surprise me, but I don't understand why he did it. Because he already has money. I'm pretty sure he already has money.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like I can understand. I can at least understand if someone dumb broke that really needed money or wanted a lot of money would let this happen for money. But they already balling. You
know why it doesn't surprise me? You know why it doesn't surprise me? Because the fact that you'd married a porn, she's not a porn star in a traditional way. Like they've only do sex together. So I mean, it's porn obviously, but she doesn't typically fuck other guys. But the fact that you married and had a kid with a girl like this, the first place, is a crazy red flag. So like that right off the bat that you did that, it does anything else after that doesn't surprise me. Like, bro, that's wild. First of all, that you married a girl like that,
that's wild.
Showing her private parts to the world in her. And I think there was an interview. I think someone asked him, like Adam 22, like, what do you think if your kids see this when they grow up?
That's terrible.
All he did was literally did just this. That's all he did. That's all he did. That's how he answered it.
Those kids are gonna be bullied for the rest of their elementary, middle school, high school, college, university life. Like, I know Kim. You know Kim Kardashian and how she pretty much her claim to fame was doing porn with Ray J. Those kids are screwed también. She said that the Kanye's actions are worse than her porn stuff. I'm like, nah. Those kids will be roasted for the end of till the end of time, son. You got to think about it. We're getting to the age right now where the people that have done OnlyFans and porn, all this stuff, and now they're having kids. They're almost old enough now to understand what's really going on and stuff like that. And we're getting into that age that, but this is mad traumatizing to kids. Imagine you being in school and your mom has countless videos getting plowed by random men, all that type
I
of
think
stuff, and then your friends show you it. Actually, it would probably be worse if someone that's in school shows you a video of your mom getting donkey
someone,
fucked.
I don't know if it was a meme or someone commented on this somewhere,
Jesus
but someone was
Christ.
talking about like how all these OnlyFans kids are gonna get roasted when they grow up. Like, oh, I seen your mom on OnlyFans or something like that. Like it's gonna be tough.
Shit, it might even
But
get to,
to be honest, dog, I don't even know how much it's gonna affect kids. To be honest, because I think this whole generation is screwed coming
no,
up.
this generation is definitely screwed, but nah, that shit's definitely gonna destroy them. If this actually doesn't affect the next generation, then humanity's screwed, and everyone's just gonna become a porn star, apparently. So
But yeah, but I think the situation now. Do I think this is gonna affect them as a couple in any way? I don't think so.
yes, hell
I don't.
yes. He's
Um,
already said on one of the like podcast clips that he didn't feel good about it. Do you know?
but
There was
but
this. Go ahead.
but he's done so many like what do you call it, like skits already about it, that I don't know how much it's really affecting him, because like he's done so many skits about the whole situation already.
I think he's just playing into it and coping. I'm pretty sure he's coping. He has to be
My
coping.
question is, when am I going to come in here?
Well,
Because what's going on here?
go ahead, go ahead. We have a guest called
The worst.
The best. That's it.
D
There's no introduction for me. Come on.
D Sizzle.
Where's the music? Where's the music? Come on, play it. Play
He
it.
I'll put some post processing stuff. But he has a wife and he has kids, so it would be interesting to hear another married man's perspective with kids.
Listen, it was a terrible idea, regardless whether you're in the industry or not. Like, if you look up porn throughout history, you could say you never really hear of someone that marry and then jump in with his wife and other men and all that stuff. That's like almost close to out
Taboo.
of the picture. Yeah, a lot of people would do like porn early on their careers when they're young, then they get married and they disappear. If you look at it, that's how kind of always been. So for him, I think it was a bad idea to push the envelope, especially him being so successful already as he was. This just kind of throw his career almost down the drain, because it's almost touching a line where some people might not actually want to touch him now, because some people might stay away from that type of drama or circumstances, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Because I believe regardless whether whatever you do as a profession, everybody has moral, and those things for one reason or the other, you know, whatever it may be.
Yeah,
But it was terrible. Like you guys were saying, those kids are screwed.
those kids are
Um,
so screwed, son.
yeah,
But
it's just
and another thing is like on his podcast, his shows and stuff. I don't watch this stuff, but I know for a fact everyone's gonna be asking him about this and always commenting on this for the rest of his life. It's
like
always gonna come
if
up
you think of,
forever.
yeah, if you think about it, he went from being successful to being a simp, and I don't think
Being
that's
a
ever
cook.
going to change from now on. I don't think that's never going to change from this point forward. His career is gonna be at a standstill. He's gonna be able to show up at different places, but I don't think he's gonna be as big as he used to be, regardless. Because in people's mind, even if you don't believe it, it's been repeated so many times that he's a simp that that's just gonna stick to him,
Hmm.
regardless whether he wants to or not.
He's the
I gotta
Omega cuck now.
I gotta see how it plays out, because I know he has like
It's
a hardcore fan base,
I'm
and
telling you, it's
and
gonna be
it's not
bad.
like, and he's not gonna stop doing porn, because that's like his second, what do you call it, like career or whatever. Like that's what he
Yeah.
does on the daily, aside from his podcast with his girl. But the reason I say that is because it's just this generation, dog. I have no hope in this generation, and I don't. If it was like maybe like early 2000s, and Adam 22 allowed this to happen like back then, people would be like, bro, like what the hell, you crazy, blah blah blah. But in this time and day and age, This
It's over.
generation is just wild, man.
I want to say something about of like a porn star. Maybe you guys know him. Maybe you've seen the memes of him. I think his name is Johnny Sins. And there's like a meme of him that he's like every profession in the world because as a porn star he's cosplaying whatever, and he's screwing. Obviously, he's a porn star. He's been a porn star probably like over a decade. He's been screwing all these chicks, and he was kind of in the same situation Adam 22 was in, and he was also doing just girl him and his girl with other girl videos. His wife is called he's Kissa Sins, and then one day, because she wanted to further her career, kind of like Lena or something, he let her, let another man pipe her down, and he literally regretted it like 1 or 2 years later. Then that was like his biggest regret because that changed everything. Everything. I'm telling you, son.
Yeah, it's gonna change everything. Cause it don't matter. A girl could do whatever before you, but after you, it matters. Regardless how you want to play your cards, it matters. That image is never going to leave your head. Never, 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 never. And I think this already set up this couple for failure, which is gonna prove everybody that's saying how bad this was correct.
Mm-hmm.
That's where everybody gonna say, "Well, you remember that video? That's where this is coming from." All that backlash, all that. Plus, I think it's the way they went about it as well. I think they emphasized it so much. I think they kind of wanted to capitalize on it,
Yeah.
and the way they brought it to the public and the way they kind of talk about it, it kind of like I don't know, just put me off. That whole nonchalant and kind of I don't care. I know in one interview he was talking about like, oh, if when my daughter gets older, if it came down to her being OnlyFans or making $40,000, she's gonna do OnlyFans type thing. I'm like, to me
He's
that was just mind
he said
blowing.
something like that.
Yes, yes. He's like, I'm gonna support her to do OnlyFans. I'm like,
Nah,
man, let me
hell
tell you, you
nah.
could be the worst criminal, and it has been proven throughout history, mobster, this and that. Their kids they want their kids to be better. Like you doing all this and making all this money, so your next generation doesn't have to do the bad shit you gotta do nowadays. Whether it's bad or it's considered bad. You know what I mean? Because porn is illegal, so it's not bad, but it is considered something that's what I mean, not normal. So if you in that doing that now, you're making that money so that you don't have to have your kids doing that in the future. So this
Exactly.
this this relationship is over. It's kind of sad that they have a kid. So it would have been cool if they didn't have a kid. They each went their own way and called it a day. But man, they have kids, and to top it off, a girl. Oh no,
It's
that's
bad.
that's
It's bad. Apparently, this was her wedding gift. Was getting plowed by some other man.
Wow.
Yeah, and like they literally after they got married, they decided to do this. Why not before? I don't get it. But yeah, it's
I
not
don't know.
looking good. This
I
relationship is not gonna survive. I
I would
promise you.
even I would even allow my wife to be, even if it's with me doing porn, like or even if she only does porn with me, I would even want her to be exposed like that. I don't want no one to see my girl.
Would you like blur her face or something?
I know I wouldn't have her. I wouldn't allow her to do that anyways. And like I don't want nobody to see my girl. You feel me? Like that's wild.
would you let the people see your girl for like
No,
$1 million?
no, no, nigga, no.
Not even 1 million. All right, está bien.
I don't want nobody to
yeah,
see anything on my girl, dog. That's
yeah,
private.
yeah. Dignity, bro, is something that doesn't have a price. At least not to this day. Still, it hasn't been a number where you could say, "Yep, you'll buy it for that." Regardless what people do, if most of the time when you see people doing stuff for money, what they do at the end of the day, they regret it. We hear a
Mm-hmm.
story about people winning the lottery for billions of dollars, and a couple years later they're homeless on the road.
Because they're
So you
bad. Yo, people, they're so bad. If I won the
oh,
lotto,
man.
son, oh my God, son.
I ain't doing none of that shit.
Nah, I would never do this. Is some nasty shit. He's definitely a cuck. He's playing into it with the memes, adding memes, but he's coping. He's hurting. I know for a fact he's hurting. Cause us men, we wouldn't be able to deal with some shit like this. Hell
At all,
no.
at all.
Hell
And
no.
bro, you seen that picture of that black guy back there with that smile?
he's
Oh no, oh no. Oh no,
He's
you as a white man, you're never
He
gonna
had.
reach that
he's
man reach.
fucking cheesing, so he's
So
cheesing.
you're done. So you are
I
done so after
He
that.
got in them
I
guts.
saw a video. I saw a video too that the guy that's smashing her. I think they asked him like, "Would you let your girl or wife
He
like
He
said
said
no.
do it?"
He said
never.
He
no.
He
said
said
no.
He
never.
said
He
no.
said
That lets you
never.
know. That lets you know how. I
How
think.
crazy this is. This is crazy. That's why everybody's talking about it. I kind of like, I keep seeing it everywhere, and I'm like, man, I'm done with this topic. But it's so out of the norm, so out of like what people would think of that it's
I
impossible
think.
to keep it away from the media.
I think, and this a lot of people have been saying this, and it actually is kind of true because I've never seen this from our like culture, African culture. But is this more likely? This is more like a white people thing, getting like letting themselves be cucked. If you really think about it, it's really only white people that do this shit.
It,
you
it really is. I don't know why exactly it is. Maybe they look at that differently. But I
some weird
think I
shit.
think I think we Hispanic or blacks and that type of culture, we feel more protective of that type of stuff. I think we
Hmm.
grew up like what I mean, seeing our mothers and them always being so careful even about us seeing them and all that stuff, that to us we know, like we always show how valuable it is to not have that out there.
What's crazy is like, even let's say in a hypothetical world where I somehow would allow my wife to do this shit.
I would clown the fuck out of you for the rest of your fucking
No,
life.
listen. What I'm saying. Even if I were to allow her to do it, all right, let's say even if I didn't have a problem with it, I still wouldn't allow her to do it with, because the amount of cap like and roast that people are gonna give me.
You would,
Never going
you
to
would,
a family
you would,
gathering
you
ever
would,
again.
you would probably commit suicide, son, from all the
Trust
roasting
me.
that you get from the
So
entire.
the
You know how
fact,
big the family is. You would get
the,
destroyed.
bro,
let me let
that's
me
what I'm
tell you
saying.
something.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Gabby almost couldn't even go by his house when he buy a car that his father didn't like. Imagine some shit like this. He's
You probably wouldn't even let him back into the house. Like, get the fuck out of my house, you cuck.
I would lose all my like ammunition or ammo
You
in
could
any
never say anything.
debate
Yeah,
situation.
you would never. You'd lose every argument. If you're like, all right, cuck.
Yeah. So even if I wouldn't care, I still wouldn't let her do it just because of that.
Yeah, this is insane. Guys, if you're still watching us talk about this, if you would let your girl do this, we
Yeah,
lost
don't
you.
even say it. Yeah, he lost cause.
Yeah, that's over. You
It's
lost.
over. But moral of story is pretty much, this is not something that's is still not acceptable
Yeah, this
in
is not
our
normal. This is not normal.
no.
This is not
And
normal.
the way they went about it was even worse. It's like they say, words
Let me tell you
sometimes
guys
are
something though.
worse than actions.
Let me tell you something, that when that tape drops, the whole world
Oh,
is
I'm
gonna
peeping.
see it.
I'm peeping.
Oh,
I'm a peep.
I have my notification bell on.
I'm a peep. It better be some high quality shit.
A1, bro.
Oh,
A1
that's the
for
thing.
the
That's actually another thing. If it drops and if it's like trash, like how like the Kim K video, I'm sure we've all seen it.
yes,
Trash,
yes.
trash, trash, trash. Like one of the worst tapes ever. If this is also trash, her career's ruined. He's gonna stay a cook forever. And then the Jason Love is his name. He wins. He wins regardless. He gets paid. He got paid double the fee. He's cheesy. He got in them guts. So yeah, it's a wrap, son. But yeah. This is Ramy.
Hey,
And you already know your boy D.
Yeah, and don't be cucks,
nuts.
guys. The fuck out of
These
here.
nuts.
These nuts.
These nuts.
Peace.
Boy.
Peace.